I'm known for breaking things, not my karate. I'm not known for my karate at all. I'm just known for breaking everything in the world because also I got 3 Guinness World Records. I got a Ripley's World Records. I got 8 records with the WSBBA. That stands for the World Speed Brickbreaking Association. And also I'm the founder and the creator of the art of speed brickbreaking with multi stacks of bricks. My first Guinness World Record, I broke 20 car door windows with my fists closed, automobile windows. And my second one, I broke 10 demijohns. Demijohns are what Italians ferment their wine in, and it was a 54 liter. I broke 10 of them in Rome, Italy. Did my third one recently, I broke 21 car door windows with my open hand, with my palm. So I got a one record with my fists, and I got one with my palm. It's easier to break them with my palm than my fists. The turkey glass is so incredibly hard, they said it was impossible to break one. And if anybody has seen the video, a boxer comes on the show, and he tried to break the glass, and he fractured his knuckles. And then they said to me, with the interpreter in my ear, said, "You're going to do the same thing, big man. You ain't breaking that." So, once again, I don't say nothing but smile and say, "Thank you, sir." And when they tell me to go, I go. They set up 24 of them. I broke 21 of them. And believe me, I broke them glass. I shattered the glass everywhere. Seriously, I was intimidated, to be honest with you, when I got done. Couldn't believe your human body can focus that much to go through something. But the secret of breaking glass, don't think it's glass. You think it's glass, you'll never break it because you can see through it. Act like you're breaking through a black plank, then you can break it. Many of you think you're breaking glass, you will never break it because you can see the bottom of it. And the reason I learned that, because I started working on breaking steel garbage cans. And it was the opposite of glass. You can't see through it. So you got to hit even harder because you want to see through it. You want to see the bottom of it. So you got to hit even harder to see it. Speed brickbreaking is the ability to set up, for example, I start with the first level of black belt, to line up 20 stacks of 5 high of bricks. And you must break in 12 seconds to get a black belt in art of speed brickbreaking. So in other words, it's called instant ability. You must have instant ability to do anything personally in martial arts, but a lot of people think they know instant ability is what they don't. If they did, they should be able to go break them world records. Because it's instant ability. Your mind is made up, and you have self-confidence to go, I'm not stopping, and I'm going. And if you notice in speed brickbreaking, we don't sit there and meditate and blow all that air out to trying to find our chi. Because I discover the chi is already there. It's your self-confidence what's afraid of it. You're afraid to bring it out because you think you're going to get hurt. And that's what it is. Everybody says chi. No, it's self-confidence because I'm able to break bricks underwater. I'm able to break bricks on fire. I'm able to break bricks in the air. And I'm able to break 100 yards of brick. So I guess that's called instant ability because I never fear none of it. I get injured. I knocked one of my knuckles completely back to almost behind my wrist on a car door window. Actually, you were there when it happened. When I broke it at a Barnes & Noble, I was hitting that car window so hard, I shattered all the metal around the thing before I broke the window. That's how hard it is to break one when you never broke one on carpet before. But, you know, that didn't discourage me. I kept getting stronger and stronger. Then after that, I went to Turkey, and I broke 21 of them. Well, for example, like my skills, when you've got a Guinness World Record, you're considered #1 in the world, okay? Here in my program, I charge $10 for 2 hours. $10 for 2 hours, and I'm sure I could go somewhere and make $100 for what I know, because the other person don't know it. So whenever somebody try to value something that's so expensive, you're gonna lose all them great people. And I think people and children is the way to the world. Kids definitely got to be there. And you got things that are too expensive, they'll never get there. They would never understand it. That's why I got 5-year-olds here. Come break wood. Come break brick. They can do whatever command come out my mouth. You know why? Because I'm humble. I'm not cocky. I'm not arrogant. I'm a peaceful person. Your students are like you are. The way you are, that's how your students are. That's why my students got superior respect, because I have respect. You don't got respect, you can't break brick. You can't break nothing. You know why? You're afraid. You're afraid of yourself because there's no respect. And you know what? Second guess yourself? It's your own mind. Your own mind, not my mind. Your own mind. We do. It's more like a sport, a fun sport. But we use karate strikes to break them. That's a combination right there. The palm heel strike, the fingertip strike, the thumb strike. Everybody use different parts. Some people do the double hand strikes, but basically everybody want to know, do you know karate when you do it? And you can tell the ones who do. Like my karate comes out in a lot in my speed brick breaking because I'm able to move all four sides at all different times because it's how my brain works. If you look at my 584 video, look at that video. All four limbs are moving all different ways. Hard to do that, but my body does it automatic. A lot of things to me is automatic to my body, be honest with you. I'm not sitting there thinking about it or nothing. It's automatic. Because you know what it's automatic for? Because it's called instant ability. That's the whole topic. It's instant because you don't know what your body doing, and when it's all over with, sometimes I'll be honest with you, when I go really, really fast breaking bricks, I can shake my head to get my head back because I went so fast. Like on Steve Harvey's show, I slowed down a little bit because I didn't want to scare him because I didn't scream. I would have screamed, he would have bit the glass because it's a scream he never heard before, and I was that close to him. But the hardest break for anybody to do is the knife hand, going this way and coming this way with a ridge hand, breaking bricks and breaking boards. But for me, they clockwork.
Why is that the most difficult?
Because you hit with one finger. You're just supporting it with the other part of your hand. You only hit with this finger. Here, you only hit with this finger, and you're supporting it with your hand. So you hit it because you're afraid to hit it, you're gonna break your finger. Yep. So your hand supports the other part of your hand, and a lot of martial arts, they don't explain it that way because they don't know that way. They think they're doing it with the meaty part here. They might be, but I'm not. I'm doing my finger. Like breaking the bricks underwater. Same thing. When I was underwater breaking brick, you ever see the video? Yep, it's on YouTube. I broke bricks underwater, stacks of them, underwater. I broke, next thing I'm gonna try, I'll try it at you guys' house. I'm gonna break I was actually doing it by a TV show. I'll break a watermelon underwater. It's not a problem.
Break a what?
Watermelon.
Underwater.
Mm-hmm. What can stop me? Only me. You can break brick put it this way, you can break a tempered glass, you can break anything. Because it's so hard to break it, because it's illusion, plays with your mind. I got over the fear though. The fear, I'm thinking, man, I can break this, but it ain't what you gotta think, it's what you gotta do. You just go break it. Like when I, hit that can tonight, I can't fear it, because it's gonna take a lot of impact because you got the big hole in the bottom. Gotta do what I gotta do.
So what do you hope for yourself? What's your ultimate goal, or what are you working towards?
Reality TV show for speed brick breaking. That's my ultimate goal. A reality TV show for speed brick breaking. Let people to see the art, but they can understand it's so fun to do, and everybody can do it. Teenagers, kids, women, everybody can do it. It's never one-sided saying, since you big K, you can speed brick break. No, that's little Kerry. He can speed brick break. Seriously, they all in there can speed brick break. Them kids can speed brick break. That's what you want. It's fun, and they're not hurting no one. They're not hurting some people might be cut up a little bit, but you know what? You're not hurting. You're not beating nobody's brains in on TV thinking, kids, that's the only way you can get rich. It's beating somebody's head in. It's not the only way you can get rich. Be rich at heart. Be rich in explaining and giving your art out, explaining to your people. Other than that, you're wasting your time on this earth. Why you be on this earth if you want to hurt everybody all the time? When I break stuff, I'm laughing right before I break. They go, man, how can you do that? What's the fear for myself? I said, if I'm angry, how can somebody ever follow me if I'm angry up there? I know I wouldn't want to follow nobody's angry. It's little children. I'm a big man. And when I scream, it's really, really loud. But it's my inner ability coming out. Instantly, I got to put it on right there. I can't fear. When I broke that 100 yards of brick in Mount Clemens, I tell you, it was a tough day for me, Mike. Because I just got out the hospital 3 months ago for my heart had congestive heart failure. And everybody said, man, ain't no way, Kevin, you're going to be able to break that. I didn't listen to a word what nobody said. I went out there and broke 100 yards of brick. Took me 4 minutes. And man, I tell you what, I'm still here to tell you the story right now. It's over and done. But if I were to put that fear in my mind, hey man, I gave my word. I couldn't go break my word. You break your word, who wants to listen to somebody breaking their word? I'm gonna attempt to break 600 bricks in 60 seconds or less for a new Ripley's world record. This is the Wall of Fame here.
So what are we looking at?
I'm just looking at people, what they used to hit the board with. For example, this kid, Scotty Jr., 12, 13 years old, used this and broke a 1-inch board with a hammer fist. That's me there, just playing around Kevin Taylor. I had to get my name on the wall. And Little Cross, 3 years old, broke this board with a hammer fist. And here, we got, Duncan, 14 years old, roundhouse kick, for example. Yep, here you go.
Knife hand.
Coleman, yep, knife hand break. Right. Thank you, sir. 6 years old there. And this is Miss O'Keefe, hammer fist here. She broke that with her hands. And yes, it's just amazing.